and today we're gonna read the Magic Tree of Merlin mission book, 19 A.B. Lincoln at last. And the end, start reading at chapter 3, hide, and the end of reading at chapter 4. And now, already read this one book with a lot of stories, and now here we go. And first we can read is the Magic Tree of Merlin mission book, 19 A.B. Lincoln at last. Chapter 3, hide. Willie was waiting at the bottom of the ladder. "Hello," he said. "Willie, this is Jack and Annie," said Ted. "I told them that you and I have a secret." He gave Willie a magnetful look. "I told them we'd take them to meet the president. I've gave them my word." "Oh, you did you?" said Willie. "Hello, Jack and Annie." He shook hands with them. "I apologize for Ted," he added. "My brother is very high-spirited." "And Willie sweet as pie," said Ted, making a face. "Come on, you all, to the White House," he saluted, and then took a huge marching steps across the lawn. "So does Ted really know the president?" Annie asked as she and Jack walked to Willie. "He does," said Willie with a smile, "and so do I." "Oh, cool," said Jack. He liked Willie's kind-natured manner. "We wouldn't mind if Willie introduced them to the president. Do you think you could introduce us?" "If Ted doesn't introduce you first," said Willie, "then I'll be happy to." "That will be great," said Jack. And Willie walked through the sun-lit grove of trees. The air was chilly, but it smelled like a spring, and it looked like spring too. Tiny buds sprouted from their branches. Birds have flown from the tree to tree, and the robins have hunted from woods and green grass. Are your parents visiting to the White House today?" said Willie. "You could say that," said Willie. "Look at me," Ted called. He was running backward from the carriageway. "Watch out, Ted," shouted Willie. Ted jumped off the path of the horse-drawn carriage just in time. The carriage had stopped in front of the president's house, and the crowd was huge now, as people have tried to squeeze through the front doors. Some waved pieces of paper at the guard. "Everyone wants to meet the new president," said Ted, "and they all want something from him." "Don't talk like that way, Ted," said Willie. He turned from Jack and Annie. "They're mostly looking for the jobs in the government, and they have to take care of their families." And Ted had led the way past the carriage and meeting the comings of a crowd at the door. "Allow us to enter," he shouted to the guard at the door. "Jack and Annie are here, important friends to the president." To Jack's amazement, the guard did as Ted commanded, and the man had moved people aside and let Ted, Willie, Jack, and Annie walk right into the White House. And Jack have trailed behind as they all passed through the entranceway. From there, they went around a broken screen into the White Hall, filled with the grown-ups. "Make way!" shouted Ted as he squeezed through the crowd. A few women squealed and their hoop skirts had rocked and soared. "Stop, Ted," said Willie, grabbing his brother. "Calm yourself." "No kidding," thought Jack. He liked Willie a lot. But Ted was too wild and unpalatable. But Ted had laughed and broke loose from his big brother. He had ran into the room off the hallway. Willie and Annie hurried after him. A moment later, Jack heard someone banging on the piano, and Jack followed courteously. He went through the door into the huge parlor filled with the women and girls sipping tea from china cups. And the room was of furniture covered with a red satin. There was a large pointed wall by the toe of addition. Ted had pounded away on piano keys. Even Willie was ignoring him, and he was too busy introducing Annie to a plump, dark-haired woman sitting on the sofa. Why don't the grown-ups stop this pretty kid at house guards? Oh, where are their parents? The White House Guards, a secret service, and Ted had turned into the car. Jack was frowning at him. And he jumped from the piano bench and rushed over, and Ted grabbed Jack's hand. Sorry, mate, I almost forgot. I gave you my word. He said, come along. And Jack had tried to free himself from Ted as the boy pulled him out of the parlor. Stop, let me go. I have to wait for my sister, said Jack. He looked back and saw Willie and Annie was talking to the woman on the sofa. They'll catch up for us, said Ted. Come along, I have a secret that you won't believe. Please let me alone, said Jack. No, come with me or I'll start screaming, said Ted. And I can scream very, very loud. He had a wild look in his eye. Oh no, Jack thought. This kid is totally insane. Don't scream, just hold on a second, he called out. Annie, Willie! But neither of them looked up. Come on, it's now or never, said Ted. He pulled Jack down from the carpeted way through the wide staircase. Let go of me, I'm serious, said Jack. And Ted let go of him. Please, come up the stairs on me, he begged. If you don't, I will. He opened his mouth wide. Fine, I'll come. And Jack threw the teeth he had led. Ted had pulled him through the group of grown-ups climbing to the stairs. And when we get to the top, I will run back down, Jack thought. And now he can scream as loud as he wants. As soon as they reached to the hallway onto the second floor, Jack turned around to run. But the stairway was packed with too many people to escape. And Ted had grabbed Jack by an arm and pulled him off the door into the hole. The president is right in there, I promise, he whispered. Do you want to meet him or not? Not, said Jack. At last, not with you, he thought. But you said you did, said Ted. He threw open the door and pulled Jack inside and closed the door behind them. And Jack could look around. The room was empty of people. And he had a huge wooden bed with the purple drapes. Flying Bird was carved into the black wood. And this must be a president's bedroom, Jack thought with the air into the hole. He had whirled around, but Ted had gripped the door handle. We can't stay here, Ted, Jack whispered furiously. We'll get in terrible trouble. The President Lincoln is here, and He in his dressing room, said Ted. He had grinned, pointing to the closed door from the bedroom. I told you I'll take you to him. You are crazy, Jack whispered. Move, I'm leaving before we get caught. Suddenly Ted groaned and fell to the floor. Ted? Said Jack. He bent on down and checked him. Ted, are you? Ted grabbed Jack's arm and pulled him into the floor, just as dressing room door opened. Hide, hide, Ted whispered. He scrambled under the big wooden bed, and Jack frantically called after him. And Jack held his breath as he lay on the store mattress under the bed, and his heart was beating so hard that he thought he was going to hurt at it. And Ted had covered his mouth and shook with a silent laughter. Two have went into the bed to sink down, and a pair of hands and pair of large ladder shoes into the floor. He slipped into his shoes, and when they have laid up the lip of the bed, and then his shoes stepped forward. Ted had squared away silently from the under the bed, and then he had tracked a person wearing the shoes. A man yelled and fell on the floor. Ted sat on the top of him and bit into the small feast. From the hiding place, Jack could see a dark-haired man lying on the side, groaning to the moaning. Ted was acting a president of the United States. Now it's chapter 4, Willie. Oh, I think Jack and Ted will gonna meet Annie and Willie again next time, and maybe tomorrow we get this book and another story, because it's new book. Oh, it's some new chapter to read. Okay, and now did you have fun? You love English country comic with some of these books, but not this story, cause it's new chapter to read. And now please thumbs up my YouTube if you like my YouTube. Now bye bye everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.